Welcome back to the Manor Entropians. Julian McBain here, and today we are doing another hunt at the Royal Club. This time we are doing a 200 PED run. I have exactly 200 PED in weapon cells that we are going to be using today, and the reason why that I'm hunting here again is because I want to put my money where my mouth is. I always say, do multiple hunts, always do, the larger the hunt, the more likely you are to get accurate results, and very rarely do I actually follow through and show that. So I'm showing a little bit more of my methodology on how I calculate whether an area is going to be worthwhile or not. Last time we were down 6 PED overall. And when you account for markup and for skills gained, that's really going to end up being a profit overall. Let's take a skill pill though. But that could have also been an outlier. And so, not wanting to, show that result and say, hey, these results might be typical, I'd rather do a longer hunt and see if they are typical, or maybe I just had a really lucky day. So, here we are at Royal Club, where the super aggressive berry clit are, as we all know. And yeah, it helps me clean up my berry clit iron mission. And for those of you who do not know where Royal Club is, it is here on Amenthra, or Amithra. It is an owned land area, and this one's owned by Cheese Entropia Fund. And I am on the berry clad side. They do these sweat circles up in this area here. Well, I'm sorry, it's over here. They do the sweat circles over here, where you've got the Amoblamaxes that you can sweat if you have got a large enough sweat circle, or you can hunt. I have done a little Amoblamax hunting, although it was usually part of swunting. I'm not impressed with the loot they give off, but it's probably because my looter skill isn't high enough yet. And since I don't have a mission for them at this point, I'd rather take the time and hunt the ones that will give me a benefit. And yes, I know we're going to have to go back and do it all over again. I don't really care. Just more skills. I already had to give up on the Longtooth for the year because in all likelihood, 32,000 kill points of Longtooth is a lot of Longtooth. A lot of Longtooth. And unlike Berryclad or the other mobs, Longtooth are only here for a couple months a year. That being said, I am kind of missing the globals they give off. $72 pack, not bad. I've already got 28 PED and returns on ammo. So, for those of you who are experienced Entropians, what are your favorite places to hunt? Please drop a comment below. Not only for my sake, but for the sake of people who might be watching this and don't know of the good places. If you can add, throw an average maturity, what happens to be there, that would be great too. Provide the information so that other people can decide whether or not that would be an area they want to try out. Me, historically, I've loved hunting berryclad. I've said it before, I used to hunt them all the time down by the Corinthians hangars. Now I tend to do other things, but I'm still enjoying hunting them. They're hyper aggressive. In large groups, they can be very, very challenging. To a new player, they're very challenging, even the level 3s. And so, any information that, what are the places you like to hunt? Where do you like to go? That hurt. Something I am going to be doing here in the near future I was looking through my achievements list. And I need to find out when I can start doing Akbal. I don't even know where it is. Hey, look at that, my HP went up. And then there's another one, I think. No, it's almost all Akbal except the Gauntlet, of which I've done stage 1 and not stage 2. So I need to figure out where Akbal is. If one of you knows where Akbal is, can you let me know? And if not, I'm sure I can find it somewhere on the interwebs. I think that would be a blast. Because there are other instances you have to do too. Like there's one based around. Hang on, let me pull my next mob, not you. Right here. It's north of Boreas. Boreas is. That's not Boreas, is it? No, it can't be Boreas. No, it's Hoster. Where the hell did Boreas go? Hey. Really? Here, have a whole bunch of little ones. Bastards. Isle of Troy. Oh, geez, that's why. Why did I think it was so much closer? Athena. There's Boreas. Maybe it wasn't Boreas I saw it at. Let's just take these guys out. There. I'll have to look again. I know I spent a lot of time up there. Oh, yeah, because I was hunting the curbs at Boreas. And then if you travel far enough north, I think it's actually this area right here. This is a dead volcano. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. They show it in one of the loading screens for Calypso. There's an instance in this volcano. And there is like a huge, elaborate way to unlock it. And I want to get in there. And I want to do the instance. Because that would be fun. And it's a fairly complex quest chain to get into that mountain. And so I'm going to have to go searching for it. But I think it'll be worthwhile. I do. How are we doing? Yeah, not bad. Even if all we find is the hunt, Calypso has like a lot of really unique little things attached to it. And Mindark put a lot of effort in this game. I think they put a lot more into this game than most of us give them credit for. And I honestly think that there's a lot here that we just don't pay too much attention to. I've explored a lot of the caves on the planet. No, I found one over here, and then there's one up in here. And those are all on video. And a couple of them, I don't even have the ability to fight all of the mobs in there. Some of them I just don't have the ability yet. But that doesn't make them less awesome. So, yeah, I think it's worth taking the time to explore Calypso. I'd like to do more. Like, this area is pretty much all desert. I know what's in there. I've traveled the majority of it. I've been to Hades. I've never hunted there, but I've been through it. I've been all up in here. I know there's a couple things in this area I'm missing. And then this is pretty desolate. And I've been all through the island chain. This island killed me. You can't make it through here and you can't go around. Oh, I'm sure you can go around. I just made the mistake of not going around. Oops. I don't know if there's a server wall that kind of pigeonholes you in here, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was because I think I tried to go around and I couldn't. And then if you die, there's a boat, like over here, that it sticks you on. And if you're in a vehicle, your vehicle's still sitting where you left it. So you actually have to storage the vehicle and find a different vehicle to get your sorry butt back. Oh. Cape Poseidon. I don't remember finding a town there. That might be worth a revisit. Boy, we're burning down this PED pretty quickly, ain't we? Come on. So yeah. And I haven't explored any of that. Maybe that's what I'll do. I once did a video exploring part of the continent, and actually we found a huge fortress and we found a castle and a couple of other neat things, just kind of like Easter eggy things. I've never explored down here. I think Camp Amundsen is up in this area. I'd like to actually find out. That was a pretty good loot. What am I doing? I'd like to actually find it. I think that would be worthwhile. Because that's the Calypsan starter zone. But I don't know if it's instanced. Like, I don't believe on Arcadia or on Cyrene that the starter zone is instanced. I think it's just in an area that's hard to get to. On Calypso, it's open air. And if it's instanced, great, that makes perfect sense. But if it's not instanced, I think it would be really cool to be able to, you know, drop in on the newbies and say hi. You know, go, hey, by the way, this is, you know, where you can get to. Keep it up. Give some encouragement. Because a new game can be daunting. And the starter zone's an hour long. I would totally, you know, if there wasn't the prescription against multiple accounts, I would roll a new tune just to do the starter zone so I could do a tutorial on it. And honestly, I found the starter zone to be fun. And I can totally understand why MindArc only allows a single. Wow. Come on. Don't be like that. Thank you. I get why MindArc has a rule about one avatar, because multi-boxing is a problem. And frankly, I personally don't like multi-boxers. You know, if you have two tunes, if you have alts in a game, that's one thing. When you're running all the alts at the same time, I think that's stupid. And some companies allow it and some companies don't. MindArc doesn't even allow you to have an alt. And there's real reasons behind it. You know, you build a reputation, you become a known factor. I can understand I can understand, and I believe that they made the most correct choice for what they're doing. Kind of sucks sometimes, but it is what it is. Yeah, the loot's okay. Half a PED there. I've seen a couple, like, 1 or 2 PED loots. And there's that one. See, there's a 1 PED 60, 70. Like 1 PED 72. We're down to... We haven't even hit 100. Oh my god. I think we're doing okay. Loot-wise. I think we are doing okay. Pull that berry club to us. Whoops, come on. Accidentally locked my cursor and decided I was going to turn away from the mob I was hitting. No, bad. There we go. Oh, by the way, and I forgot to mention this when I opened and I shouldn't have. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the manor. Please take a moment and subscribe down below. We are on the road to 13 million subscribers, one subscription at a time. Really appreciate all your support. I want to really thank all of the new subscribers. I think I've gone up like 5 or 6 this week, and it's just been amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're gonna continue building this channel. You know, I may never reach PewDiePie, but I kind of want to. I want him to think I might be a threat someday. Everyone who's subscribed can help me do that. So, and for those of you wondering why 13 million, and I spoke about this, I think, in one of my vlogs. The reason I chose 13 million subscribers is because I did I checked on how many subscribers YouTube has. And at last, I think it was in their last report, they have 1.3 billion, with a B, active YouTube channels. Or users. 1.3 billion active YouTube users. That is more than 1/7 of the world's population. So I think we're at 7.3 billion now. It's roughly 1/7 of the world's population. I want 1% of YouTube to be subscribed to my channel. Just 1%. That's 13 million subscribers. And I'm going to get there. And it's going to happen one subscriber at a time. And to think the largest channel on YouTube is PewDiePie. I'm just going to take a quick minute here while I'm hunting. PewDiePie currently has 99 million subscribers out of 1.3 billion. Which means he has roughly 7.5% market share. Yeah, 7.5% of YouTube's total users subscribe to his channel. 99 million subscribers. I only want 1%. Of course, once I reach 1%, I'll want 2, but gotta start somewhere. So that's the reason I selected that number. And you're all along for the journey. Ouch. These guys hit just hard enough to penetrate the ghost armor most of the time. Oh, he's still not close enough. There we go. I like how he was closer, but he didn't render. Is that because, well, like, human beings, we have awesome vision directly in front of us. But if you get outside of, I think it's 45 degrees, you actually lose true color vision. Our brains interpret it based on pre-knowledge, but realistically we don't have color vision outside of, I think it's 45-degree angle. And so are the Berryclad disappearing Mindark's or the CryEngine's way of kind of accommodating for the fact that when you only have so good a peripheral vision? I think I'm overcomplicating it and I'm kind of doing it on purpose, but I think that would be amusing. I still think these things are an unholy hybrid between velociraptors and xenomorphs. Kind of want one as a pet, though. I know. I like the idea of having weird, dangerous things as pets. And I'm not talking like lions and tigers and bears. Although I do want a savanna cat. But like, and I joke. I make jokes at my girlfriend. Like, I'll show her a picture of someone cuddling a puma, which in Vermont we call catamounts. But I'll send her a picture of someone cuddling a puma, and she'll go, "No, no danger, floof." I will say this. For all of the dangerous things that we have in the United States, like the other day I actually saw a bear. Like, no joke, I'm mowing my lawn, I happen to look up, and I see what I think is someone's lost dog. Because there are dogs up the road. I'm kind of out away from the neighborhoods, but you know, a dog can range out, and then I realize that's an awfully big black dog. I wonder who owns it. And then I realize that's awfully big for a dog. And then it turns, and a bear's shoulder moves a lot differently from a dog's. And sure enough, it reached right up and pulled itself onto the bank across the street from where I live. And I'm like, oh my god. That's a black bear. So I was within probably 15 meters of this bear. It just lumbered down the side of the road. Went up into the woods across the street from me. And the thing is I know it came off of the property I live on. Because that's the trail it takes. We find paw prints from these bears every year. Not every year, but most years. Last year there was one down by our shed. We actually have a photo. It knocked one of those woods cams that you strap to a tree. We had one out in the back, and it got curious as to what it was. So we got a great picture of the top of her head. Never seen it in person. Not before Saturday. That was freaking awesome. But yeah. I do live in a land of danger, floofs. We've got bear, we have coyotes, we have lots of coyotes. Oh god, do we have coyotes. You leave your windows open at night during the summer, you can hear we've got 2 packs in the area that compete with each other to howl. This year they've been awfully quiet. I wonder if they moved around a little bit, but we do have them. We have fisher cats, but those are more of a danger to pets than they are to humans. I mean, they'll get nasty, but not. They're too small to be a real threat to us, other than in pest. We have bobcats. We have seen prints of bobcats, and we have had one catamount bed down in our backyard once. Now I say backyard, you know, it's a pretty good sized piece of property. Out in the field is probably 200 meters from the house, but it changed how the dog got walked that day because they were headed out to the field, and nope, not today. And, you know, I'll say it again. Catamount is the Vermonter term for a puma. Or a mountain lion. You know, whatever you want to call them. I don't even know if there's a real distinction between a puma and a mountain lion. I think they're the same species. They might be different subspecies. There might be distinctions. Or they could just be breeds. That was a nice drop. Almost 7 PED. We're down to 78 PED there. We have 90 PED here. I think we're doing okay. We're probably going to cut a loss this time around, but I don't think it's going to be terrible. It would be really nice if I could get a global, though, Mindark. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint. Kind of surprised I haven't gotten one yet. Usually when you dump 200 PED into the trade terminal, Mindark is more than happy to give you a global. You know what it is? It's because I'm recording. Mindark doesn't want to give me a global because I'm recording. No, I'm kidding. Ironically, I actually get more globals doing vlogs. Historically, I've gotten more globals doing vlogs than I have doing actual controlled cost hunts. Figure that shit out. And I don't know why that is. I think it's just coincidence. But it's still like, really? I'm not even paying attention to my profits and losses during a vlog. I'm just hunting. Well, I do pay attention to my profits and losses, but not down to the PED. No, I've said it time and again. I have a spreadsheet. Hey. I do keep careful track of what I'm making and what I'm losing. I think it's wise. But it's not like, oh, what was my profit or loss on this individual hunt? It's usually by day. On the plus side, we're getting a boatload of skills. Got some aim. Got some skinning. Got a little bit of rifle. A little bit of melee combat. Come on, Mindark, don't make me eat my hat over this. But this is why I always say, a single hunt is not definitive results. The more PED you spend in an area, the better the average is going to be. The more accurate, not the better, the more accurate the average is going to be. You know, I just realized I went to the grocery store today to pick 3 things up and I only got 2. And the thing I forgot, there we go! Look at that, 67, 68 PED. Boom. $67 PED. There we go. And a great big advertisement for the Royal Club. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Ooh, Shogun arm guards. Of course, they're female. I can't use them, but still, I'm not going to complain. Let's see what the markup is on those. Martial shin guards? I think I got those previously. Plus 4.5 PED. Okay. I can dig it. I'm pretty sure I had these previously because they're fully... These are full TT. Oh, they got good markup too. I'll have to think about selling those. Because I can't wear female armor, obviously. Or what is it the guy says from Resident Evil 4? Oh, that'll sell at a high price, stranger. That was actually a really good game. I wish I had been able to finish it. If I could connect, figure out how to get my GameCube back together. Well, I've got all the pieces to it. It's more like I don't have a television. I have a computer monitor. That doesn't quite work right. Maybe if the PS5's backwards compatibility goes all the way back. That would be a run I would love to video. Resident Evil 4. In my opinion, Resident Evil 4 was the best of the Resident Evils. And I know I'm going to catch a lot of shit for that. But all of the problems with the older Resident Evils, like Resident Evil 1's story was pretty good. Actually, it was frankly quite good. But the controls were crappy, which for survival horror makes a certain amount of sense. But it wasn't even the controls, it was the camera angles. I mean, really. Fixed cameras in a game like that, where not having your ass chewed off might be the difference between how many inches to the left you are. It's like trying to play Dark Souls with a freaking fixed camera. You can't do it. Oh my god, and another 62 PED. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's about. That is what I am talking about. I'm pretty sure that just made this run a profit. Yes, indeedy do. Oh, that is beautiful. I might have to go back and turn those to a freaking thumbnail. We got 41 PED left. I'd ask for a third, but I don't want to get greedy. What? You can't tell me you don't get that thrill, like a shot of adrenaline, every time you hear the trumpets. You see the golden swirling rise up as you look with anxious. Wow. You look anxiously at the corner window where you see the loot you acquired from the global. It's like a drug. It's like crack. You're there. You just want more of it. And that's why we play Entropia Universe, right? We don't... You know, I can make all the platitudes, and it's true. Steady hunting. It's a great, chill game. Great community. But some days you just play for the globals, man. Prove me wrong. Or change my mind. Oh my god. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I'm glad I did a 200 PED run. And that was a good one too. 14 PED. You know, I was worried this was going to be a pretty mediocre run. I thought I might be suffering a hefty loss, but I think we're gonna break even. We might even eke out a profit. That would be fucking awesome. That was a good one. Where are we exactly? Oh wow, we're deep in too. We are deep inside the LA. I've never been this far into the LA before. I mean, it's all pretty much Badlands and Berryclid, but you'll hear no complaint from me. I loved living in the Badlands. Are you kidding me? I know there's a lake down here. Next time I do a frickin' photo shoot, I might have to do some around here. On my Facebook page, please take an opportunity to go like my Facebook page. I did an Entropia Universe photo shoot, and I think I took like 30 or 40 pictures, screenshots, that I'm turning into motivationals and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to do more as I add more content to the Facebook page, things like that. That will all be there. Keep that off to the side. That being said, we should start making our way back. $145 attacks or shots left. I want to make sure I have enough ammo to try to walk my way back. Oh, look at all of those berries. Oh, that was a player. Is that a player? There's a player up there. He's got a huge horde of them around him. James Scally. Shout out to James Scally. Sergeant in the Gunslingers. Try to make our way back a little bit here. Well, it looks like he's got himself handled. That was a pretty good group. Oh, let's take this guy. Come on. This away. It's a me, a Julian. That was terrible. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't lose all my viewers over that bad joke. I have to admit, the flora of Calypso is very, very interesting. How much? We're down to 22 PED. We've technically done enough to really call it a good run, but I really want to make it a true 200 PED run. You're next. So even if I have to hop in the sleep near and hop over to the base, that's okay. It'll be worth it. And who knows? Maybe we'll look out and get that third global. I doubt it, but stranger things have happened. There we go. I wonder why I stopped shooting there. That's really weird. There, now I'm below 100 shots. With that, I can make a break for the actual base, because I'm sure I'm going to, just like last time, I can't see anything right now, but they're probably going to render just like that. Oh, yep, and there's one more directly in my way. And this is where they start ganging up on me. It's like, we know you don't have enough ammo to take us all. Wahaha. It's like, look, you space chicken, I swear. Target the thing I need to target, not everything else. Oh, aggressive chickens. He's gonna end up aggroing. See, there he is. And his buddy over there is aggroing too. See, I called it. That was it. Holy crap. That was like 840, 9, 11, 12 and a half PED. That's a rough estimate. We're doing pretty good. No complaints. Oh yeah, because we almost got the full 200 back, and that's before we count up. This was a profit. Take this bastard out, buddy. Wow, that was super redneck. I better not talk like that while I'm down in Texas. Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, I leave for Fort Worth. For 8 days. Son and I are going down to visit the lady and her family. It'll be my son's first time. Kind of wish there was a rodeo to take him to. And you can laugh all you want. You live in the Midwest, rodeos are where it's at, guys. Like, you sit down, you're in the stands. It's no different from a baseball game in Boston. For people in the Midwest, you've got, you know, a buffalo burger, or bison burger rather. You got a bison burger and a drink, and you're just chilling. You just watch these guys try, and you've got the barrel racers, and that's a huge show of skill. And then you've got the kids doing mutton busting. And if you're wondering what mutton busting is, they put these 4- and 6-year-olds on sheep. And of course, sheep are super docile, right? So, but the sheep have no freaking clue why this little clingy thing is on its back. So, of course, the sheep runs. And it never goes very far, because then they forget what they're doing and stop. No, we're out of ammo. No, 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 no. We are out of ammo. We're done. Bye-bye. I'm going to turret the both of... Ouch! I'll have to turret the 2 of them. Seven rounds is not enough. 7 rounds is 1 1/3 PED. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do a count up, ladies and gents. Okay, first let's dump what's left of the ammo. And all of this in. 335.64. Oh, yes. Okay, now we're going to clear that out. Now let's take a look at our repairs. 39.42. So, and then it was a 200 PED run. We made 96.22 on this run. 96 PED 22. Straight profit. Oh, and let's pull out the arms. So... Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. 96.22, that wasn't straight profit. Minus 16.27. 79.95. We made 79.95 on this run, guys. And, like, Book and Spare Rifle wasn't technically part of that, but whatever. I should have repaired before I came in. That's a wrap, everyone. I think I'm going to be hunting here more often. I really like the results I'm seeing. You ought to try it too. Tell me what you get. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe down below. I really appreciate all the support. We are on the road to 13 million subscribers, 1 subscriber at a time. So while you're at it, make sure you go down below and check out McBainManor.com. That is my website where you'll find articles on Entropia Universe and philosophy and some fiction. That's my website for all of this. And then don't forget to visit Critical Links. That is my sponsor's website as well. And my Facebook page will be linked down below. Guys, it has been a blast. Thank you so much for all your support. You all have a wonderful day.